This week's parsha is filled with many interesting and challenging situations for Avraham Avinu in particular. One of them is the story how Lot was captured at the battle of the number of kings, and the pasuk says, "Vayikro es Lot v'esrechushoy ben achi Avram, vayelechu v'hu yoshev b'sdayim." And they took Lot and his possessions, the son of Abram's brother, and they departed. And v'hu yoshev b'sdayim, and he was living at that time in Sodom. Pasuk then says that Avram Avinu, I guess there was no phone call, no email, no text, no WhatsApp. So somebody came and notified him about this fact that his nephew was kidnapped, that his nephew is imprisoned. Pasuk says, "Vayova hapolit," and a fugitive came and he told Avram the story how his nephew is in danger. Sounds like a noble thing. Somebody came to tell the uncle, you know, your member of your family is in danger. Who was this individual? Who was this fugitive? Says the Medrash, this fugitive was Og. Og was the king of Bashan. Now, simply meaning, sounds like he did it out of the kindness of his heart, out of the pity that he had for Lot, the respect that he had for Avram. He came to notify them, look, maybe you can do something. But the Medrash says a very interesting thing. First says the Medrash, why was he called Og? And the Medrash says, because when he came to tell Avram about the fact that his nephew is in danger, Avram Avinu was busy preparing matzos. And matzos is called in the Chumash ugois matzos, cakes matzos. Ogois, Og, and therefore the name Og stuck to him. And then the Medrash continues and says the following. Now if you think that Og came out of the kindness of his heart to notify Avraham that he should go and do something as saving Lot, really he had an ulterior motive. His ulterior motive was, he was hoping that Avraham Avinu would go to war, would try to save Lot, and obviously he's going to be killed. So then he'll be able to take Sarah, Avram's wife, that obviously we already found out in the parsha of this week, there was many people, kings, Pharaoh, who desperately wanted to have Sarah as his wife. So Og had this intention. So it wasn't about a noble idea of kindness, it was simply hoping that Avram would get killed. Now, why would he even think that Avram Avinu is going to go fight with these powerful kings? Avram has no army. Avram is a man of peace. Avram is a man of kindness. He's not a warrior. Why would he even think so? So the point, as the Rebbe explains in the Rishimas, let's look at where these two concepts in the Medrash are. They're one next to the other. The first one about the name of Og is mentioned here. And right next to this, that's what the Medrash tells the story about about Og's plan. The reason why he made that plan is because he saw Avraham Avinu doing matzahs. What does it mean? He figured, matzahs, that's insane. Why would anybody start baking food which is tasteless? Why would anybody be preoccupied with such a mitzvah of matzahs, which is completely not a rational thing to do? So he figured, here I have an irrational individual. Here I have an individual who works, who lives in a supra-rational way. Let's call it fanatical way. So he says, a fanatical individual like this, good chance that it will bring him to act irrationally and to go fight with them, and certainly he's going to lose. And indeed he was right on that part. Avraham Avinu did go fight, and as the pasuk says, he took with him 318 man. Who is those 380 men? In fact, was just one individual, Eliezer. But the name Eliezer corresponds to the numerical value of 318. And miraculously he won. How so, says the Medrash, that he took some sand and every kernel of sand turned into a projectile, a dangerous weapon, and he won. So Og was right that Avraham Avinu will battle, but he was wrong in the power of Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu's life was miraculous. Where Og made an illogical calculation, he didn't take into consideration that Avraham Avinu is a miraculous individual. As I heard from a friend, a shlich, and he said, I don't believe in miracles. He says, I live by miracles. Or as the old saying goes, a Jew who doesn't believe in miracles is not a realist. So we are realistically awaiting the miracle of Mashiach now.